guys, I'm Pixel Dan, and this is a review of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mousers 1/6 scale collectible figures from Mondo. That's right, along with Mondo's new line of 1/6 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles action figures, they also released this Mondo exclusive Mousers 2-pack, which I was really excited about, and it finally shipped. I've got it in hand, so let's check it out. As you can see, it comes in a really nice box. It's a good quality, very solid box. Feels a lot like the same type of box we got with the Leo 1/6 figure. I love the artwork on the front depicting two Mousers. You got that classic style kind of TMNT logo. It's like that classic-y modern version. I really like that. And if we rotate that around to the back side of the box, we do have some beautiful artwork of the Turtles. It's the same artwork that was featured on the Leo box, but still, really love that artwork. Makes for a gorgeous display box. And check this out. We have a Velcro opening flap on the front with two little windows that reveal our Mouser figures within. We even have this cool little sketch artwork over here on the opening flap. So very nice looking box. But let's go ahead and get these guys pulled out of the packaging and take a closer look at them. Alright, so let's get our Mousers outside of that box and take a closer look at them. I'm going to bring in the tape measure here first so that you can see that the Mousers stand right at the 5-inch tall mark. So in the 1/6 scale, that's going to put them at the perfect scale with those larger Ninja Turtles figures from Mondo, which I'll show you more in just a bit. But first, let's focus on these two little guys. As you can see down in front of them, a little bonus is they do come with little rats, which I thought was a lot of fun. So we got three little rats down here, which are really nicely decoed on their own. You can see great paint jobs on there. They're non-articulated, of course, just solid little rats. But we have like one that's kind of scurrying, one that's standing up trying to see what's going on, and one that's dead. Poor little dead rat. I can see this maybe triggering something in the Turtles, making them a little unhappy. But it's kind of fun that we've got these three little rats as an added bonus because, of course, you know, the Mousers were initially designed to rid the sewers of the rat problem. They were just reprogrammed to get those Turtles instead. But it's fun that we've got those on there. So let's look at the Mousers themselves. So, of course, both of them are the same. I don't really see anything that differentiates them. They're the same Mouser here, but that's totally fine. They have a very classic comic book look, which I love. They're kind of this off-white color. It's not quite a gray. It's a bit of an off-white. The black tracing all the way around it definitely gives it that comic book vibe, with the only other coloration being the yellow up there on the visor. But it's very cool looking. I love the overall sculpt on these guys. And they're articulated quite nicely. I didn't know that we were going to have so much articulation on these little guys. So the heads are ball jointed, and you can see it's got a great range of motion. It moves around very loosely, you can see, and they're not so loose that the heads are falling down. As you can see, they're standing fine, but there's a good fluid movement as we rotate these all the way around there. Of course, we can rotate the joints at the what would be the thighs, I guess, moving the legs forwards and backwards. We also have little knee joints there, moving the legs forwards and backwards. We have joints at what would be the ankle, so you can move the feet forwards and backwards. And then each of the little toes are individually articulated both at the foot and at the little joint in between. So we got like toe joints there as well. So you can actually get the feet kind of bent down in almost like a grasping pose, which is kind of cool. Now, I will say the joints are a little looser than I would kind of like them at the part where the toes meet the feet, but the only reason I kind of bring that up is because balancing them can be a little tricky, and if these were a little bit more solid, I think it'd be a little easier, but look, it's not so bad. I mean, I'm not having any issues here. You definitely do have to bend the legs in the right way to keep them standing, because they are top heavy. As you can see, he's kind of falling down right now, so you definitely want to bend the legs just the right way to keep them standing on their own, but they're very nice. And of course, the one last articulation point that I have not yet mentioned is the mouth, which can open and close. Opening up the mouth presents us with another paint deco on the inside where you can see it's kind of like this metallic blue, really brightly colored on the inside, which I like very much. And look at all that sculpted detail in there as well. That is awesome. I love that it's so well detailed on the inside. So getting these guys posed can be fun. Like I said, the only issue I really have is how they're top heavy, so you always got to find the right balance with these guys, which I'm having a hard time doing here on my flat surface right now. There you go. You can get them balanced, and they look really cool. So overall, I love the design of these guys. I think they are very nice. So let's match them up with the Mondo Leonardo, since we've already got that figure in the set. You can see these guys standing alongside him and see exactly where they measure up. They size very nicely there. And it's a lot of fun kind of figuring out ways to pose these guys with your Leo. Like I said, the way that the toes can actually kind of grasp, I was able to get these guys even kind of clinging onto him. I got one balanced up on his arm, so you can get some really fun kind of mousers attacking the turtles poses. So overall, I think these are really nice little figures. They feel nicely made. The articulation might be a little looser than I'd like it at the head and on the toes, but overall, they're balancing well. The joints don't seem too loose. They're standing on their own on the shelf, and they look pretty great. They're great sculpts with really nice paint deco. These were a great little added bonus to go with that 1/6 line of Turtles. I thought it was really fun that we're getting stuff like this, and I'd like to see more things like this out of the Turtles lore, just to kind of build up the shelf there and add to that collection. So this is a Mondo exclusive set. We've got the rats there. This sold out already on Mondo's website, but you can still pre-order the set from sites like BigBadToyStore.com. It's going to run you $49.99 for the 2-pack there. So happy hunting, my friends. Hey guys, if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, leave me a comment down below, let me know what you think, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on one of my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reviews. Until next time, my friends.